Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the UAB Blazers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So UAB's offense will have the football first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the ground with the back. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Blazers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. With the catch, it's Jackson. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Fires to the tight end, fighting off the defender. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freezed the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Continuing to churn and move it forward. They're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Kitna. Throws to the tight end. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Blazers will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. So Mississippi State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not good. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was 2 big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
The sure hands, it's Mosley. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Try to get it to the edge. At the 40, there he goes. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Mississippi State right back to the line. Quarterback may change this route. They'll give it to him again. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Catch in the middle, it's Allen. Knocked off his feet.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. That is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Kitna. The quick out. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. So now it's 2nd and long. Grabbed behind the line. It's Milner. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
And the Blazers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man downfield. Running through contact. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And first down for the offense.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Oh, look out on the right. The 40, the 30, past the 20. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. Great place to start for this offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldog. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Coming out with it, it's Brown. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. They go to the ground. Find some fresh air. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Dropping back, it's Kitna. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. As we head to the quarter break, Mississippi State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Quick release on the RPO. The Blazers get enough for the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback.
Completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Trying play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. And the Blazers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt. Wants to make a play. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They have it once again in spectacular field position, cashed in the last time and even better this time around. Looking to throw, it's Shapen. Just a short pass to the tight end. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Out of the shotgun, want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Ran through the contact. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to pass, it's Kitna. Gets it out fast. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Gets the back moving. To the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Blazers will send out the punt unit. Now on the return. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Line getting set on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Kitna. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Got some room to run. Touchdown Bulldogs! And they turn it into a defensive score. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Fielded in the end zone. It's McCray. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Reads in, fires complete. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Blazers racing to the line in the hurry up. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Brown. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Brown. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Blazers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Klein. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Kitna. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll say he goes out of bounds. Mark it at the 46. And here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Here we go. Brings up 2nd down.
Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Gonna look downfield again. Quick completion on the out. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Woof. That's one of those plays where you're going, man, he probably could have made that. The defense wasn't great on the play, but guess what? It goes down as an incompletion. Those are one of those bullets that you got to dodge throughout a game to get the win, to limit those big plays.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Milner. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. To throw, it's Kitna. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
That's a good example of why location on throws is so important. It's 3rd down, and if the quarterback just puts that in a better spot, his player can catch it and advance it and maybe get the first, but because he killed his receiver's momentum because of the poor throw, the defense was able to rally and make a stop.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. It's complete to the right. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Wide out trying to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to get it in. That should be the final play of the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. It's caught. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. The Blazers want to pick up the tempo.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating an explosive play.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
This time it's complete. And the defense stops it just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Rides the back on the option to give. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
That's a first down for the offense.
They'll ride the hot hand. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The play action fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Russell. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. And just when you think the fullback is extinct, he makes a play, makes a catch, and moves the chains.
You got to be impressed with this fullback, too, because he's obviously built to block. He's built to live in the trenches. Look at this guy. But he has the ability to catch the football. Very soft hands. He's a good little weapon in this offense.
After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. Back to throw, it's Kidna. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
We just need better execution on offense right now. Not able to get it done on first down, and now they give up the sack. If you're the head coach right now, you might want to think about a timeout, make sure your guys have their minds right.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Wants to throw for it on third and goal. Rushes on him. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
I know we're in the third quarter, but because they're trailing like they are, they're right now in 4-down mode every single drive. You throw an incompletion down in the red zone, this is a no-brainer. They're going to be throwing it again, and we'll see if the defense can step up here.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll close the gap to 14. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll bring it out. It's Evans. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Flips it out on the screen. Breaks into the open. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Wants to throw. It's Shapen. Caught. Close to the marker. It's Williams. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Going up top again. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Mississippi State. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Blazers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
The flag flies in as this one falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense set on first down. He'll pull it on the read. Hey, that's a live ball. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football.
Man, this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. It doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Motion from the back. To the air. It's Kitna. Oh, they're after him. Caught behind the line. It's Jacobs. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down, get something positive. But how about the defense just reacting so fast, getting to the running back and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field?
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds his man. It's Milner. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on fourth down. The Blazers send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. The give from the gun. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Let's see what he can do with it. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So first down will open up the final period. To the air, it's Kitna. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Oh, he's got some space. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19.
The 19-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
Going to sling it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Jacobs. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Blazers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. The hand to the running back. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, UAB. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. And these guys come out feeling some game pressure. Things have tightened up, and they punted it last time they had it. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that one hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line.
You know, could that be the play that changes the momentum now in this game? Remember, they're down, and it seems like the opponent's got this game in hand, but because of that interception, could that be the play now that generates the momentum to give them a spark to maybe come back and steal this game?
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Blazers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
To the air, it's Kitna. Grabbed in the middle, it's Klein. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Wants to throw it. Here's a heat. Touchdown, Blazers. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the game. So because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got a man, it's Glover. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back on the move. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
Swings it out to his running back. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. To the air, it's Kitna. With the catch, it's Milner. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup.
Man, this is where you really hang your hat on your defense. You got a lead late in the game. Offense just punted. Because they trust you. They can put you out there to get a stop. When you have a lead, get the ball back to the offense. Let's see if this defense can come up clutch.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
First down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Milner. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to fire on second down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, UAB. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Scanning the field, it's Shapen. Lets it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, they've thrown 2 straight incompletions, and they just need to play pitch and catch on this next play. They're down a possession, and you don't have to necessarily get the first down right here, but if you don't get it, you've got to at least keep the fourth down manageable to give yourself an opportunity to keep pushing the ball down the field and give yourselves a shot to win.
That fall's incomplete. They had the screen all set up, and he couldn't hang on to the ball. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Takes it on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. The offense really couldn't ask for much more than this, Jesse.
You're right. With this much time on the clock, David, the playbook's wide open. You don't have to just be throwing it every down. You can sprinkle in some runs, too.
And you find out what your quarterback's about. Big-time, prime-time moment. You got the ball, tie game, you want to go win. Make some plays for me, big dog.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacob. Powers through the defender. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. And the Blazers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
From the gun, looking for a man. Going for 6. Touchdown, UAB! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now
looking to take a shot. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Looking downfield, it's Shapen. Here Here's the pressure. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
At the 6-yard line. First and goal, Bulldogs.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. The snap sets up the throw. And that one is picked off in the end zone. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
This is what can happen at times. You get the snowball effect. Everything going their way in the first half. Big lead going into halftime, but it's mistake after mistake on both sides of the ball. And that interception, David, compounds the problem.
And this defense has completely changed at the half. How about it, man? They've come out aggressive now, forcing a turnover. All the momentum on their side, and the offense gets the ball back.
Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a 3-game losing streak. They are wounded.